And good evening, everybody. Welcome to Daytona International Speedway. We're here for Division 2 of the Mobil1 Cup Series here, race number 12 at Daytona International Speedway. Back here in the NNSCRA Studios booth with me is the creator of the catchphrase, Christmas Miracle. And if you don't know what that means, well, be sure and check the video at the end of this race. It's Dillon Poteet here with me today. Dillon, thanks for being here again.
Yeah, I'm just glad to be back here, Seth. Ready for more action here in the Mobil1 Cup Series. Division 2, this looks like it's going to be a great race. We saw a lot of action in Division 1. We saw the teammates, the Turner Motorsports teammates, not work together and help each other get the win. They let cars remain good way with it. So there was a conflict between teammates. We might see a little bit different in this race, but expect a lot of action, three-wide racing, and there could be a big one anytime this race.
Absolutely, and we seem to see a little bit of everything in the Division 1 race. I think we may see a little bit of everything in this race, but the biggest thing that happens here in this division, 4 of the top 5 in the standings, they are in this division. What's the pressure knowing that you're going to be racing people that you're trying to not only battle for positions on the racetrack with, but also spots in the standings?
It's very important in this race. Like I said, for the top 5 in this race, there's more on the line in this one, considering that everybody in the other races that were from points finished pretty well, or at least decent. So, finish bad in this race will kill you big time on the points since the other drivers did well. So, they need to do good, run up front, try to get a good finish, and try to retain their spot in the standings.
Alex Tanker, he's looking for his second win of the season. He picked up his first Mobil1 Cup Series victory back at Pocono. He'll start off alongside of Jake Cole, and then our first driver we'll be watching that's in the top 5 in the standings is Matthew Rodriguez. He is 5th, and he will start alongside of Pichu London, trying to go to victory lane for the first time this year and trying to get the 87 car into victory lane for the second time this year.
Absolutely.
Alright, so we are moments away of putting these cars under the green flag. Points leader Arnold Columbia, a rather good starting spot of 12th for him. We know that Michael Harvey, who was the highest running in the Division 1 race, didn't have very good luck, but Columbia, same could happen to him today.
Yeah,
So,
we'll see what happens with Columbia up this race.
alright, so here's the starting lineup for tonight's race at Daytona. So we will prepare to go under the green flag. And we've got some pretty interesting people up front, including, starting off in the 5th position, Wolfgang Vettel, who picked up his first Mobil1 Cup Series victory last week at Lowe's. He could be looking for 2 in a row here tonight.
Yeah, he definitely could be. Keep an eye on Wolfgang. He might have a good car tonight. We'll see what happens. We're about the green flag here at Daytona.
And we are underway. Alex Tanker is going to get a good jump. So is Matthew Rodriguez. Those two, they're going to work together real early here.
I think Matt's going to try to get the lead here on the first lap, get the last point. It's very, very crucial since he's out there in the top 5 points. We'll see what Matt does over here in the backstretch.
I think that 3 of the 4 drivers that are in this division that are in the top 5 in the standings started no worse than 12th. The only driver who did not have a real good qualifying run was Sean Galligan. We'll have to see if he can make his way up through the pack as he started near the back of this 41-car pack.
See if he moves up and everything. Fingers continue to lead right now. See if he can lead this first lap. Matthew Rodriguez is trying to push the heck down here into turn 3. And they're getting there's more cars backing up behind him. See what happens, though. It looks like Matt's going to try to get around here. We'll see if he makes the move off turn 4.
Looks like it's working, that 2-car tandem. But that's bringing the pack right to him. Here comes Dillon Poteet. He's got drafting help from Red Bell as they'll go past last week's winner Wolfgang Vettel for 3rd and 4th here down into turn 1.
Be an unlikely duo behind there, Dillon Poteet and Red Bell. Don't really see them much together. It's going to be very interesting. Trip probably doesn't like that duo together, but they're going to work tonight maybe. We'll see what happens if they can work well.
Here comes Jake Rogers as well. New sponsorship for him, along with McDonald's, which regularly sponsors that 94 car. Also the 2012 London Olympics sponsoring him here tonight at Daytona.
Yeah, good-looking car and everything. Jake looks like he has a fast car tonight. It looks like Dillon Poteet got under Matthew Rodriguez here for second. Tanker's still leading the race, though.
Few more players coming up here on the inside line, breaking into the top 10. I see Alex Filter back there. I think I saw Adam Rose as well. And I think the light blue Aspen Dental Toyota Camry of Sean Galligan, I think he's on his way to the front as well.
Very surprised also. Kind of a surprise that might jinx the field here, though. But it's not been a caution. Yeah, it's kind of the longest thing we've ran so far. A lot longer than Division 1 started. We're already still green flag and good racing right now, but I might jinx it. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully I didn't.
Here's Alex Tanker still leading Dillon Poteet. I think this may be some strategy or something. He's just hanging back there drafting with the 52 car. Maybe a little bit of an alliance going on here, or is it just that Dillon doesn't want to make a move that could cause the big one?
He probably doesn't know what he's doing, but he's just hanging around. He's just at the front having some fun right now, maybe. We'll see what he does, though. He has a chance at the lead, though. Oh, no, he's not. Never mind. He's going to lose second here.
And Pichu London going to go underneath him for that second position. Seeing two. Hey, here's a little bit of an alliance. Callum Wales, Sean Galligan back there around the 7th, 8th position. Two Englishmen working together here at Talladega.
That's a very interesting duo. Callum Wells is one of those quiet drivers you see around, and Sean Galligan wants to be the party and everything. He wants to be the center of attention. He's always the loud one and everything, but very unlikely duo, but I think it really could work here today. Both
and
great drivers.
Now Jake Cole moves into the second position, and oh, I heard contact back there. And oh, and there they go. Aaron Williams and Ryan Juke. I saw those two get out of shape.
Yeah, I think I did too. That was.
There's Williams.
Like they saved it.
He's okay.
Right there.
Oh, there's Ryan Juke. He's got damage.
The yellow flag out?
I think so. Yes it is.
Okay.
Zach Carlson and John Worry, two teammates involved there. Jacob Lawler. Oh my goodness, he comes in 7th in the standings.
Yeah, he had a lot of damage on his car. I don't know how he got in that, but he must have rear ended somebody. But big time problems for that car for sure.
Ken Johnson, Barney Ward, Ralph Mason, and Danny Wells. Oh, and our points leader.
Oh, Auto Columbia is in the wreck. What kind of damage does he have right now?
Oh, and oh my goodness, they're backing up again.
Guess it never gets old.
I guess not. I don't know what the deal is there. They did that in the Division 1 race too, I think.
Yeah, they're not really. I don't know. They just not been, I guess, watching that Division 1 race, and they just did exactly what happened there, just stacking up again.
Anthony McCurry and his new sponsorship here tonight, he's involved as well. So Alex Tanker paces us under the caution flag. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look. And, boy, Adam Rose and Red Bell, they start it.
That's an unlikely start of that wreck, and Aaron Williams got shot down straight to the apron in his car.
I think he's going to come back up, maybe, or maybe not. Yeah, he does.
Around where Adam Rose's car is at in Red Bell. Right back up right where they were.
Oh, Christian James, Jake Rogers, we were just talking about him.
And he couldn't avoid that one. He just barely got in that wreck. He was so close to avoiding it.
And down they come. Ryan Juke gets a piece of it.
There's Auto Columbia down there. Did he get hit right there by the 74 maybe? 74 dropped back down the track.
It could be. Yeah, because there's smoke up ahead. We'll try and see if we can find out if that was the case, but there's Ken Johnson.
Back to the 93.
Yeah, Ken Johnson. He and Jacob Lawler, they ram into each other.
There's the teammates up there, the 81 and the 82, I believe.
So it looks like a wreck and a follow-up
Jacob
wreck.
Lawler got his damage.
Yeah.
I think he ran the back of Danny Wells, possibly. Maybe it wasn't him, or he ran to the side of him.
Certainly not a good start for him, because he could easily fall out of the top 10 standings. Let's look and see what happened to Columbia. Okay, so the wrecks happened up ahead. And Columbia, I think you're right. Maybe the 74 comes down into him. We'll see here.
He's doing the right thing. He's going down to the bottom. Oh, 74 just hit somebody who was up there spinning. That's what sent him down. And, oh, the 89 barely get through. Not Arnold Columbia.
Now, Columbia's damage doesn't look like it's really that bad. He just got hit and spun around, but Look
The
out.
89 smacked the wall afterwards.
I think so, yes.
Look, that was a hard impact there for the 89. That was Joseph Bryant.
Now, Columbia didn't sustain very much damage, but he did then when they backed up on the back straightaway, so...
He'll be fine, it looks like. Just a little bit of damage, just got hit in the door about the 74. It shouldn't be a big deal here at Daytona. It could be an aerodynamic disadvantage now, but it also could maybe help him. But you never know, we'll see. On Columbia, it doesn't look like he has much damage like you said, so we'll see what happens.
Well, he's going to be starting near the back of the pack for this restart, and Sean Galligan, we were talking about him having to work his way up. He's inside the top 5 now. I think he's currently in the 4th position. Let's go back to the green flag as Alex Tanker continues to lead at Daytona. So, the top 10 as we get ready to go back to green. Alex Tanker, Jake Cole, Callum Whale, Sean Galligan, Richard Johnson, and I believe it's Dylan Young up in... Or nope, that's not Dylan Young. That's Pichu London. In 6th, 7th is David Burton, Dillon Poteet is 8th, 9th is Dylan Young, and Alex Filter completes the top 10. Green flag back out. Alex Tanker is going to lead him on lap 9 of 30.
Got a pretty good restart right there, but that's not really necessarily a good thing here at Daytona because Jake Cole, Callum Wells, and the other are going to just suck up to the back bumper of his car. Could freight train him on here on the back straightaway.
You know, I saw Aaron Williams back there. He was back around the 18th position. He had been caught up in that first incident there, and apparently the damage not too bad on the Pepsi Next Chevrolet as he's starting to work his way back up here into the top 15.
Yeah, I was surprised to see he's up there still. He was a part of that wreck. Man, just like I said, Tanker's going to get freight trained down the back straightaway. Here they all come by him.
Yes, he is. Jake Cole, Callum Wales, and Sean Galligan. I don't think we've seen the last of those two working together. I mean, we were just talking about them a while ago, and they still are on the same page drafting with each other.
Yeah, it's really surprising. I didn't think they were going to work together this long. I thought they were just going to hook up that last run and then go their separate ways and do whatever, but they're actually sticking together. So very surprised to see Callum Wells and Sean Galligan working together this early in the race. Could keep that in mind maybe for the end of the race they're together again. Maybe they're seeing if they can work well together. We'll find out then.
Also moving into the 5th position, the unsponsored 42 of David Burton. And that car is not doing well in the standings at all. Certainly would be a big boost for him if he could get pick up a win here in the Mobil1 Cup Series.
Yeah, that team struggled a lot, so this would be huge for David Burton, that team. See if they can get a good run today. They're running well right now.
You know, I'm looking at Sean Galligan, and it makes me think of there are a few drivers that are in the NNSCRA that are close to winning a race in all 3 series. Galligan is one of them, but he does not yet have a win this season in the Mobil1 Cup Series. Seems like he could end up being the first driver in Season 3 to win in all 3 series. He's got a win in the trucks, he's got a win in the Snickers Cup, and he's looking pretty racy here tonight at Daytona.
That'd be a big accomplishment for the Sean Galligan ride and everything for him. That'd be big for him. So if he can pull that off, big momentum builder. He's already got a couple wins, like you said, in each of the other series, so he just has to match it and try to get in here. This would be a good place to get it at Daytona.
Here comes a few more new players into the front of the field. You got the 83 Bass Pro Shop Chevy of Bill Raymond, and also our Season 2 champion of the Mobil1 Cup Series, Timmy Pacioli, now taking the 3rd position there. We may not have heard the last of him. He's actually coming up on the back bumper of MFN SRA teammate Sean Galligan. Those two could work together.
Yeah, this could be interesting now. They're not working together now, but keep that in mind. They are teammates and stuff. We'll see if they work together later on. I believe Pacioli's going to go right to second, go after Jake Cole here for the lead.
Now, Timmy Pacioli, last time he went to victory lane, it was Season 2, about mid-season. And this has been a rather rocky road for him here in Season 3. He ended up at the beginning of the season having to get into the first 4 races via his championship provisional. But since then, he seemed to have turned his luck around, and I don't know if we can really say he can mathematically make it into the top 10 and try and go for a 2nd straight championship, but right now, he's running well here at Daytona, and a victory certainly could help him out if he could get into the top 10.
Yeah, it looks like Kenny McCurry and Dillon Poteet have gotten a little bit of alliance behind the leader, Jake Cole. They've been working together the last couple of laps. They're working really well. It looks like they're doing like a 3-car tango at their front right now. You don't see that every day.
No, you certainly don't. And I'm also seeing coming up the inside line, Jake Baskinger. He's my dark horse pick to possibly win here today. just based on the fact that he finished third in his truck race here 2 nights ago. I really was shocked to see him get a top 5 finish, and now he's up here at the front again. Baskinger, he's still looking for his first NNSCRA victory, and it could come here tonight.
Yeah, see, Dillon Poteet just got kicked out of line. That broke their little combination. Yeah, Bassinger could be a dark horse, like you said today, to win today's race. Looks like he has a good car today, and we got a battle for the lead here. Here comes Kenny McCurry on the inside of Jake Cole.
Kenny McCurry, not many people remember his victory back at the beginning of the season. It was either at Phoenix or Las Vegas, but Kenny McCurry, he's outside the top 10. A second victory, that could clinch him a wild card spot in the chase. Oh, I heard somebody wrecking.
Yeah, I think I did too.
Take a look here. As Kenny...
Yellow lights are on. Say, I don't know who was involved in. These cars, I think, were from the first wreck slow. Oh.
It's John
There's
Castle.
Yeah, John Castle has some damage, it looks like.
And Timmy Pacioli.
Man. We were just talking about Timmy Pacioli. He was up there running good. Not looking good for the defending champion.
Callum Wills was at the front.
Man, I guess, yeah, he was up there too. Him and Sean Galligan working together. It looks like they're not going to be able to work together now. And it looks like Galligan lost a couple of good people he could have worked with. Callum Wills, and he lost Timmy Pacioli.
Dylan Young crunched.
Oh, so sad.
And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Matthew Rodriguez.
Top 5 of the points coming in today's race. Wow, that's a huge blow for that Fastenal team.
Well, let's take a look and see what happened to put us under the caution. So it looks like they maybe attempted to go 4 wide here or something, but I couldn't quite see what the problem was.
It wasn't the smartest thing for them to do. It's like somebody's going to get pinched up there, Pacioli, and see, Matt's might get in there somebody right here. Let's check to see where the 60 is. He's right behind Pacioli. But does he get into Callum Wells? Let's see what happens. Might have been contact up ahead.
Well, right there you see Matthew Rodriguez try and stick it in between of Aaron Williams and Timmy Pacioli.
Yeah, there was an opening. He went for it, and then Pacioli did come down. He was already there, and he's already basically into the door of Aaron Williams' 73 car. And they're already 4 wide. Now Callum Wells has got added into the situation. It looks maybe Aaron Williams is going to come up a little bit into Matthew Rodriguez.
Yes, he does.
73 got a big pieces too.
Oh, look at the 44.
Dillon Young is up. He's up in the fence.
Down on top of Matthew Rodriguez's car.
Yeah. Something I was going to say, but I'm not going to say on live television. I think everybody viewing knows what I'm going with this. But anyway, I think I saw the 88 car up there of Adam Rose. He had gotten clipped right before that. He backed it to the wall as well. There goes another car. Oop.
It's John Castle. Oh, look at it.
They're like stuck. I don't know if I've ever seen. It's been a while since I've seen a wreck like that where 2 cars on top of each other like that.
It's a double
like
cartwheel.
Said, oh well. I don't think Matthew Rodriguez and Dillon Young are very happy about what happened, but I don't think Matt's very happy that Dillon Young's car landed on top of his for quite a while right there.
Wow.
So this is a huge blow for Matt. Hitting the points like you said. So this is going to hurt him a lot.
Yeah, and did you notice who was right behind that wreck? The 64 of Sean Galligan.
Very smart man that drives that 64 car. Got around that wreck, and he's continuing on. He's the only top 5 driver that survived mostly today.
Well, we've reached halfway. Let's take a look and go. Well, not take a look, but let's go back to the green flag. So we'll get ready to go back to green flag racing on lap 19 of 30. Alex Tanker is the leader. Kenny McCurry second. Cole Daly is now up to third. We haven't talked about the 36 at all. Jake Cole is fourth, and in fifth is Bill Raymond. Boy, I don't know if we'll get to go to the checkers via the green flag all those 12 laps, but it'd be nice if we could, but I don't have much faith in that.
I don't think so either. that was a bad situation we just saw from the last caution, 4 wide and everything. I can see more of that happening up ahead. And I don't know. Looks like the fuel situation is out of the question now. I think we ran enough caution laps to get it where everybody can go to the finish. So we'll see what happens.
I think you're right. We do have a few more retirees out of this race. Callum Wales, Matthew Rodriguez, Dylan Young, Tim Pacioli, Aaron Williams, and John Castle. Now we had 5 drivers come into this race in the top 10 in the standings in this division. 3 of them have retired from the race. The other 2 are still there. We know that Arnold Columbia is currently running in the 23rd position as we take the green. Sean Galligan is currently running in 14th place. So both of them, they have a lot to gain here, still being out on the racetrack.
Yeah, there goes Bill Raymond. He's making the first move to the inside. He's under Jake Cole for 4th right here. Bill Raymond could be a factor in this race. He's quietly worked his way up through the field.
There's a lot of new players up here at the front, especially Cole Daly. I don't think I even really noticed him working his way up to the front here. And he's going for the lead, it looks like. Can he get a run to the inside is the question.
He's getting around Kenny McCurry right now. Looks like Alex Tanker's going to go down and block him. Alex Tanker has been probably the best car in the field today. Looks like he's showing his muscle in that car, backing up his qualifying run. He's staying up front like he did in qualifying.
But let's not forget,
Alex Tanker.
Let's not forget, Division 1 race, Connor Breton was the guy who was out in front for most of the day, and he did not win the race.
It went to the other Connor, ironically so.
Here comes...
Jake Cole's going to try to make second place run right here.
Yes, he is. Here come a few cars that have been unsponsored for most of the season. Wolfgang Mason in the 47, and last week's winner, Wolfgang Vettel, back up here at the front again, looking for win number 2.
The Wolfgang, well, can't really say Wolfgang gang, but they're both up here running again.
Comes Carter Keselowski, also Dillon Poteet, and Brendan Allen makes his first appearance into the top 10, along with Hiroshi Kato. So now we're starting to see drivers moving their way up to the front here with about 10 laps to go. They must have been either hanging back or I don't know what, but we're now seeing them emerging into the top 10 for the first time tonight.
That 54 car kind of snuck up there. Carter Keselowski started, I think he's been in the back most of this race. This is the first time he's been up front. He could be a factor at the end of this race, but it looks like he was working with a 38. It looks like they kicked him to the middle lane. Looks like Dillon Poteet is now going for second. And now we got the 75 behind him. That's Alan Tanker. He's going up there trying to get up with Alex Tanker.
Yeah, the 2 tankers could finish 1-2 here tonight. Well, nope, there goes Hiroshi Kato. He'll kick him out of line, and he'll take the second position. And now look at how they close back up onto Alex Tanker's back bumper.
Tony Speed's up there, too. He barely avoided that wreck from the last caution. He's up there in 3rd place, right in front of Sean Galligan, who somehow survived this race.
Yeah, Sean Galligan, I think you can end up seeing him maybe up to 2nd in the standings. I mean, I don't know how far back he is from Arnold Columbia, but he's going to leave with a good points day here today, regardless of where he finishes. As we have a few more drivers up here now. We were talking about Wolfgang Mason. Well, Ralph Mason is now up to 5th, just behind Alex Filter in the 51.
That's the first time we've seen Alex Filter up at the front. He's having a good run, and he's trying to help get to the front. He's working with the 42 right now, trying to get them up to the front. David Burton's on the lead. He looks like he is.
It's the first time that a driver has gotten by Alex Tanker during this restart. So it's our second leader since the green flag came down around lap 8 or so. Or actually, I think it was 13. So now Alex Tanker's starting to blend into the woodwork and fade from view here. Don't know if he'll be able to get back up to the front or not. He's now been able to get down back to the inside line. He's now battling for 5th with Ralph Mason. But, we've noticed that Aaron Reed, he won at Lowe's last week in the trucks. Then he won his 2nd straight win here at Daytona. Wolfgang Vettel, he's right there still in the top 5. He could look to do the same in the Mobil1 Cup Series. Comes Alex Filter to the inside. And he will take the lead. But we'll step aside for a quick commercial break and then come back for the finish of this race. Well, we're in the closing stages of the Mountain Dew Dark Berry 300 version 2. Glad you could be with us. A few drivers have taken a turn at the front since we left you last. Jace Baskinger, he was up at the front. Cole Daly was at the front just a moment ago, and now Tony Speed has gone to the top spot. Oh, they're wrecking. Kenny McCurry.
Big wreck. Sean Galligan, I think, was involved in it.
Oh, man. Wolfgang Vettel, last week's winner. He will not go for 2 in a row.
Kenny McCurry has damage. Bill Raymond has damage.
Alex Filter, he was at the front a moment ago.
We're going to be setting up for about a green-white checker situation, it looks like. Arizona Columbia.
He's still in 23rd.
He probably gained some spots right there. I didn't know. Did you see where Sean Galligan went? Did he make it through that wreck?
He might have. Let's see. Yeah, he did. He's 10th.
He was right in the middle of that. Like, he was around the area where that happened. That was a close call there for Sean Galligan. Great job avoiding that, but a lot of good contenders were taken out of this race. It looks like the 75 car of Allen Tanker's on the apron.
He is up to speed, but he's on the apron, and I don't know what the deal is there.
I think it's a tire issue, possibly. We saw that in the first division race.
It's very likely. I think it was, well, who was it? Logan Ryan had problems with his tires in Division 1. It's almost
there was
looking...
another one, too, I believe, but...
Yeah, it's looking reminiscent of that. Well, Tony's...
I'm going to give him 3rd place.
Yeah. Boy, that's tough. Well, Tony Speed, he's en route to maybe picking up his first win. We may be able to go back to green flag racing, but let's take a look at a replay and see what puts under the caution flag here in the closing stages at Daytona. Okay, look left side of your screen. Does Kenny McCurry try and make it 4 wide here?
He's trying to get in between Allen Tanker and the 42 of David Burton, and they're going 4 wide in the corner. This is what I was watching. I was worried about. I was going to get on the edge of my seat watching this. Thought they had it saved. 27 is a little slow on the top up there, but the 51 got hit. Oh, they saved it maybe.
They were 5 wide.
They were. That's what I saw right there. That was a contact. And you're going to get into him again. Alex Tanker got down into the 51 of Alex Filter. He gets pinched down into the 38 and the 93, and the 62 I think got turned right there, and then from there it was a mess.
I think the 51 came down and bounced off of Dillon Poteet and then hooked the 83 of Bill Raymond in the right rear and sent him up the racetrack.
Trust me, it probably was a Christmas miracle that 38 car got through that wreck.
Probably was.
That wreck wasn't as big as I thought it was. Looks like the 62 looks like he got the worst end of the deal. Like, everybody kind of got together, but they straightened up pretty quick and continued on.
Yeah, so, and that was probably mid-pack, so, the caution would have to come out, but it's too bad it didn't happen at the back of the pack. They might not have had to have thrown a caution, and we may have been able to race this to the checkers via the green flag, but we'll have to see if we're going to be able to get maybe a green-white checkered or a one-lap shootout to end this race off. Let's go back and see if that's going to be the case. One-lap shootout. That's the word we've gotten from NNSCRA, a one-lap shootout to decide this race. Drivers who will not participate in it after being caught up in that wreck, Allen Tanker and Bill Raymond. The other drivers involved made repairs, returned to the racetrack. And here's the way they're going to run for this final lap. Tony Speed leads, Carter Keselowski second, Cole Daly third, Wolfgang Mason fourth, Jake Cole fifth, Dillon Poteet sixth, Ralph Mason is seventh, 8th is Richard Johnson, 9th is Sean Galligan, 10th is David Burton, then in 11th is Alex Tanker, Hiroshi Kato is 12th, 13th is Jake Baskinger, 14th is Alex Filter, and Wolfgang Vettel is 15th. 14 out of the top 15 drivers have not yet been to victory lane this season in the Mobil1 Cup Series.
This is going to be a crazy finish right now. Yeah, this is going to be crazy. Tony Speed's in a tough situation here on the one-lap shootout. This is a great chance to get a win. It'd be really cool to see the 43 go back to victory lane with all the old days of Richard Petty taking his 43 car to victory lane, the Daytona 500, all 7 of them, including his last one he had back in the 80s in the July race, the Firecracker 400. So this could be a huge win for this team to see the 43 car go back to victory lane. It could be a very popular win here in the NNSCRA Mobil 1 Cup Series.
Well, we've seen drivers be able to win from the top spot. We've seen drivers be able to win on a restart from second, third, fourth, even as far back as sixth. I'm thinking back to Jack Richards' win in the Oreo Truck Series here a few nights ago. He restarted sixth, won the race. Where do you think the prime spot is to be able to be in the right position at the right time with only one lap to be able to race to the checkers?
I don't know why, but I think Cole Daly's in a good situation. He's in third place. He's in the driver's seat, I believe, so we'll see what happens.
Green flag, white flag, they're displayed at the exact same time. If the caution comes out, it won't matter. They'll race it back to the stripe. So it's all or nothing here until they get to the checkered stripe in the tri-oval.
Keselowski getting a run back on Tony Speed. They're kind of pulling away from Cole Daly and the rest of the field. This could be a two-car battle for the win if they don't catch back up.
Now Cole Daly's got Jake Cole behind him. Those two, if they work together, they may be able to run these other two back down because Tony Speed, Carter Keselowski, they are not up against each other.
Looks like Cole Daly's getting a huge push from the 41 right there, or Jake Cole. They're going to get around Carter Keselowski, and Tony Speed didn't go to block.
Oh my goodness, Cole Daly's gotten to the inside. Now Cole Daly leads.
Bad move by the 43. Bad move right there. But Cole Daly, I called it. Looks like he has a run with Jake Cole and Dillon Poteet. They're going to come to the line here.
Jake Cole, will he go to the inside? He's looking, but Daly blocks, and Cole Daly will pick up his first Mobil 1 Cup Series victory and his first NNSCRA victory here at Daytona.
I believe that's the first time I've ever been right about something on this game. I called that.
Yes, you did. Wow. And how about Sean Galligan? 5th place.
He survived.
Oh my goodness. Pretty impressive run right there by Alex Tanker, too. He got involved in that wreck there late in the race. He's going to finish 7th.
Yeah, but you know he has to be disappointed, though. I mean, he probably thinks he had the best car today, and he probably thought he should have won this race. But 7th is definitely a respectable finish for that team. I think he'll take this finish going to next week and have a lot of momentum. Expect him back up the front next week.
And Tony Speed, who led him down to the green flag, he'll settle for 6th place.
See, it's just a bad situation. You have to play defense on that last lap. Everybody's coming after you. There wasn't nothing he could do. Carter Keselowski didn't really help him out either. They could have easily pushed their way. They allowed Cole Daly and Jake Cole to work their way back up and catch him and pass him, and the rest is history.
Well, Cole Daly from 3rd place, and Dillon, you called it. He wins his first NNSCRA victory, and that's the second time in 2 nights. Connor Germain picked up his first NNSCRA victory last night, and Cole Daly does tonight. So Daytona is certainly helping out a lot of these drivers who want to be first-time winners.
Yeah, but he has to definitely give a big thanks to the guy that helped him actually get to the lead and help him win this race. That's Jake Cole. He pushed them from 3rd. They were about a second behind, it seemed like, or about half a second, and they pushed their way back up there. And he shoved Cole Daly right past Carter Keselowski and Tony Speed. So Cole Daly definitely helped out, or got helped out there by Jake Cole. So that was a big thanks to him. So couldn't have done it without him.
Absolutely. Well, this race, it's in the record books, and Cole Daly will be recorded as the winner. I'll tell you what, we've had some exciting
and
races.
Also, one last thing I was going to... Oh, sorry. I was just going to say, what a big finish for the 3rd place car, Dillon Poteet. I think this is his best finish as well. I saw him sneak up there as well. Just want to throw it in there real quick. He did a great job, and trust me, he'll be happy with this finish. Yeah,
I believe you are correct. I think that's his best career Mobil 1 Cup Series finish in that race car. Well, Cole Daly, he's won.
Again.
Exactly. I mean, man, this has been one exciting weekend at Daytona. It's not over. We got the Snickers Cup cars coming here for 3 divisions. That's going to be wild, too.
Absolutely. They're going to be racing hard. These guys definitely, I believe. That's the big boys. They're going to be racing lots on the line for those drivers, so expect a lot of craziness for the next couple of days here at Daytona for the Snickers Cup Series.
Well, Cole Daly, he's going to end up having a win to his credit, and it's going to be interesting to see if Galligan gets the points lead from Columbia or how close the advantage is going to be between those two, because they seem to be the only two really in the top 5 in the standings who survived this racetrack.
I believe the person that really gained out of this weekend, this series, is Stephen Dillon from yesterday's race. He had that strong 3rd place finish. I can see him being up there possibly in the top 3 in points. He could have been the big gainer this weekend here for the Mobil 1 Cup Series.
Yeah, without a doubt, Stephen Dillon has hit some hard luck. He may end up having it turned around here at Daytona. And we're just getting started. The Mountain Dew Dark Berry Race Weekend is going to be rolling on here, continuing with the Snickers Cup Series. Hope you'll be tuned in for that. Once again, Dillon, thanks for co-commentating with me. It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a lot of fun. Thanks for having me, Seth, and good luck with the Snicker Cup Series tomorrow and the next couple of days. And looking forward to seeing them. It's been some great racing this weekend overall.
Alright, so to all of you that watched the race, thank you. Once again, thank you, Dillon. And for everybody, please rate, comment, subscribe. And if you were in the Division 1 race, be sure and check at the end of this race to see where you are in the points. The finishing order and the standings are coming up as we continue the Daytona race weekend. You've been watching the NNSCRA Offline Racing. Here's a look at what happened. I think Barney Ward was right at the beginning of this. Oh, Timmy Pacioli, defending Mobil1 Cup Series champion, gets into Jake Cole and turns him into Tony Speed.
Man, they're going to cause a big wreck. They go down the apron. The 43 and the 41 can go back up. Like Barney Ward, they go up. They start piling up there. And Dillon Poteet made it through. It's a Christmas miracle!
Sean Callaghan, he was involved. Matthew Rodriguez as well. That's two drivers.
Barney Ward.
That's two drivers in the top. I'm going to call it a person that I think is going to take the win. Oh, Dillon Poteet got turned.
Oh, no.
He and Richard Johnson. Oh, Poteet goes flying.
Oh, it's not a Christmas miracle anymore. Christmas miracle was over 16 years ago.
Just like reindeer, he flew.